Hello, everybody, and welcome to your class again. Are you ready to talk about the future? Let's begin.
In this lesson, we are going to contrast two different kinds of future. The future that we plan and the future that I decide at the moment of the speaking. So, let's begin practicing with the expression going to. I'm using this expression to express the future plans that I already plan and that they are not specific on time. Look at the examples. I am going to travel next summer. If you pay attention, I am not specific on time, right? And there is also an advantage. You can conjugate going to with all the pronouns. You can say also, he is going to travel next summer. Or, you are going to travel next summer. Just pay attention on the verb to be. Remember, if you pay attention in the screen, you are seeing how the structure going to is going to be conjugated.
I'm going to look for a job when I finish university.
She's going to get married in September.
Alan is going to visit his grandfather next summer.
Now let's talk about the negative form. If you pay attention, all that I have to do is to put my verb to be in the negative form. I'm not going to, he, she, or it isn't going to, or you, we, and they aren't going to. Let's see some examples.
I'm not going to cook dinner tonight.
We're not going to visit the museum.
He's not going to eat at home tonight.
Now it's time to structure questions with going to. Remember that every time that I am structuring question, in this case, the verb to be it's going to be before the pronoun. So let's practice with one example. Am I going to travel next summer? Let's do one example with the verb to be are. Are we going to travel next summer? Can you see? It's very simple to structure questions for the future plans.
Are you going to go to the party next Saturday?
Is Anna going to buy a new dress? Is it going to rain tonight?
Do you know that it's also possible to use the structure going to talk about predictions, but based on present evidence? Look at the examples.
Now let's talk about the spontaneous future or future intentions that we have, but we are not very sure if they are going to happen or not. Let's see the examples.
She will start her new job on Monday.
We will travel to Japan next year.
The team will participate in the competition next year.
Remember that we can also use will to make promises or express a prediction based on a personal opinion or experience, which means predictions without evidence.
Now let's talk about want, which is the negative form of will. Remember, since we are talking about plans, want it's going to help us to express plans that we are not doing in the future. Now let's talk about the interrogative form. If you pay attention on the screen, all that you have to do is put will at the beginning of my sentence to ask about future plans or intentions in the future. So, now that you know how to talk about the future and make questions, it's your time to practice. See you next class.